Yeah, you can see they're actually going to determine him to go into Broken Blade here. Flash should be forced if he starts W.
Find out that Dash away instead, and gonna get stunned in place. Kreis is already in so much trouble, and Schalke will secure first blood and donate it to Broken Blade's Viego. If he can find the opportunities, and Kirei will be the first one up this wave, slowly pushing to Broken Blade.
No flash.
That's an engage there from Kreis, gonna be forced to jump away with the decoy. Flash engage from Kirei, and that's a second kill on Schalke.
Bit about him last bit. How good is this guy really?
Hold that thought for a moment. There's a full all-in the bottom lane. The exhaust is thrown down onto Patrick. Defensive flash from Limit. Summoner heal comes out and he survives long enough for the teleport to channel. Here comes Broken Blade with the Blade of the Ruined King. He gets himself a kill. He gets himself a Heartbreaker. And he's now looking for all the CC. Gets the boop, chucks out the mines. Still has the dredge line available to him. And Limit and Neon are here for the support. Jumps back to his original form and a beautiful teleport dub. It really is. But it's crucial to call out that our ultimates are available for several members on Exile. And once they start comboing the Cyclone, the Glacial Prison, just like this, lockdown Nuclear Int, and he's blown up before he can do anything. Kirei jumps into the fray. He's caught by the dredge line and 2 quick kills. They also go to Nuke Duck on the Akali. Does go down, and this will open up tower number 2.
Yeah, it does overstay a little bit, and there's so many members here. They can continue on the fight.
They will indeed. The tower does fall. The engage comes out from the rest of Exile, and everybody's in the fray. So far, it's Kira that's been taken out. That's a kill to Patrick, who was so desperately in need of the gold. And Limit will be the next one. He's flashing for his life. Flash forward from Patrick. That is huge for Exile. Position is going to be favored once we get to the scaling discussion, once we get to several items.
Yeah, so I think a lot of it will still come down to execution, but right now what I think is easier to execute is definitely Excel's. And, you know, speaking of execution, goodbye, Limit.
Yeah, Nuke Duck is on fire.
You need to take a look onto Nuke Duck and Patrick at this fight. For Excel, they're going to be the key members.
Okay, Exile, let's see Patrick and Nuke Duck. They are backing away from the pit. Kirei's inside. That's the engage going forward. Cosmic Radiance, not yet channeled. It's not available. That's it. The ultimate comes down. No damage can land from Exile, but they've split them up. They managed to find one to Nuclear Int. He's taken out. 5 members of Exile remain. Schalke's pincer move did not pay off. Just a moment ago, 3 seconds till Nuclear Int is available to teleport in, but it will be a channel time. Glacial Prison comes down and Nuke Duck is now stepping forward. Remember, there's no Radiance available. This time, there's no save button for Schalke. Broken Blade is focused and caught out. He cannot land those auto attacks. And Danik with the flash hook. He dredge lines his way into Kirei, and Nuclear Int is running despite a stolen Cyclone. He is focused down, and that is 2 quick kills and probably the Baron. Yeah. Really at all. And fortunately for Schalke and Ulfia, they are now falling back into their base. It's going to be even more difficult to find a creative angle to engage, because on the steps of those inhibitor turrets, it's so easy for Dan, for Kreis to set it up, and they won't even need to. It's Schalke that tried to pick off the push, and it's them running for their lives. Cosmic Radiance will time out just as Kreis arrays. Danik is already taken up, but that doesn't matter. He's not the damage. He's not who Excel need. 1, 2, 3, 4 quick kills already for Excel. And Schalke focusing down the support ultimately costs them the fight and costs them this game. The 1 and 2 record. Dan and Sejuani, they pop off on Sunday. MSF-VIT showing that they are really ready to read what Vitality want to do. Selfmade's going to be able to escape for now. Vandal Copy already here. Zenith Blade goes in. Rocket jump forward. Selfmade has already flashed away. First blood picked up by Copy on the Tristana. Teleport being channeled by SLT. And on the minimap, I can see here it's stepping forward. As I think Cancel just said, flashes over the wall as Misfits are running away. They've got themselves a kill, but now they are in trouble. SLT lands the Duskbringer, and that's the stun onto Razork. This should be the kill. It looks like it's donated over to Leader.
Yeah, they go to the side of Leader. They should force SLT to just back off. He doesn't have the numbers priority here.
There's the paranoia used, try to get closer to the tower. Flash already used. Solar Flare is available. There's the dash forward from VTO. Solar Flare will connect. Leader's now running for his life. Selfmade makes his way into the fight. Vanda takes a number of turret shots down to 200. Selfmade flashes forward, chases out, doesn't get enough damage for the kill. Now Selfmade's in trouble. He gets caught out, bobbed backwards by Hirid. Forced to dash away, and the tower is doing a lot of work as he can get closer to Selfmade. And shows a lot of the experience on that pick. And Equalizer comes out to SLT. So much damage from Hirit, and the heal is enough to save him. Gigantic. The Equalizer and the Solar Flare stack on top of one another. Protobelt forward. That's an overheat from Razork. There's no kills just yet. Leader's stolen. The Equalizer himself hasn't pulled the trigger. Waiting for it. Zenith Blade will connect. That's the stolen Vitality. Equalizer. Nobody's down just yet. Labrov stays alive with 50 HP. He manages to flash to safety. Takes him out. The style points with that one. Every single member's in the bottom lane. The fight isn't over just yet. Hirit will slice and dice his way forward. A flash forward from Razork. He's overheating and punching Vitality in the face. That's one back, but two more for Misfits. They come out on top.
And Misfits, they do it again. They really are the mid-game.
Number 3. Is this the fight they have to win, Gulborg?
Yeah, they're definitely going for it here, and so is Van. They're starting up the fight.
Oh, Equalizer comes out. Leader hasn't hijacked anything just yet. Manages to find the perfect execution, and SLT jumps into the back line, but it's not enough. He loses his life in a trade for Vander. Support for top laner is everything Misfits wanted.
They're still feeling that they can get the upper hand should a fight break out.
That's huge. Stolen Equalizer. Hijack comes down. Solar Flare as well as the Equalizer from Razork. There's a counter from Leader. All the damage being split on the carries, and the first falls is Vander. SLT is just zoned away and taken up by Hirit, who continues to push through every single member of Vitality, caught inside the choke point, and it is Vitality that get crushed by Misfits. Stolen the Solar Flare. An absolute miracle would need to happen. Engage onto Vander. He's been the sacrificial support all game long. Misfits have cleaned up every single time. The Equalizer across the entirety of Vitality. Solar Flare will become available in just a moment for Vander as Leader fires out the stolen one. The Brov is down. Vitality are running for their lives, but you cannot outrun Vitio. You cannot outrun Kobe. And it is in fact Razork that ends up picking up that kill. The rest of the team dash, duck, dive. They will find themselves the ace as well as the Nexus. Selfmade makes it to the fountain. He survives! He survives long enough to deny the ace, but the base will be intact as Misfits go undefeated in week 1. Has the ability to dive. This is a little risky considering the low levels. Zenith Blade will find a target. The headbutt backwards pushes Kaiser to safety technically. Promiscu stays alive long enough, and first blood is picked up by Kazi. The teleport completes by White Knight, and he's going to chase down Kazi, who's got no summoner spells. And this should end up being a 1-for-1. It is Jeskla. That fourth shot from Jin, not going to be enough to pick up the kill just yet. Zenith Blade will catch onto Jeskla before the arcane shift. The curtains are called, and that will be the first kill for Kazi. He tags the third and the fourth shot.
If skirmishes are to arise soon, I mean, Armut can just paranoia and then TP himself. Speaking of Armut.
Right, there's the engage. White Knight flash kick. Nocturne will throw down the paranoia. The reverse damage is so high. Armut gets himself one in a 1v2, but he will get taken out by White Knight.
Yeah, but you totally actually start to see something from them. And for me, what I want to see is just, you know, Magic Felix needs to have that safe scaling. Humanoids trying to disrupt that.
Oh my word. Promiscu is going to get a headbutt away. Equalizer comes out from Zanzara to buy some time. Promiscu gets turned into beef steak. Expected to be at the lower end of the standings, but the average was 1.2k. Right now, that is a lot higher. There goes the break. Yoya's in so much trouble. He gets chunked down. It's White Knight that picks it up. Astralis may be able to close the gold gap. Kaiser's the next target, and Jeskla is going to get body blocked from the curtain call. Zanzara eats a couple of those shots. Scrap Heap Shield will keep him alive, and just like that, Mad Lions get punished for the invade.
Flash? Oh, Kasi not going for it. Heal's still up for him.
Oh, now can White Knight get another one? He's still got the kick available. Taking a look at wards, got the trinket is there, and there's the headbutt, the pulverize, and Kazi will be taken out. Summoner heal buys a second longer, and White Knight continues to look forward, picks that one up. Okay. I don't think Mad Lions are the kind of team that traditionally like rush a risky Baron. So that control ward that's just outside the pit, it's giving them all the information that they need. Magic Felix will dive forward with the package, and with the help of Zanzara, True Shot Barrage will reveal this Baron down below 50% hit points. Humanoid will be able to jump onto Promiscu or Zanzara. They haven't checked just yet. Equalizer is just outside the pit. Paranoia goes all the way forward onto Magic Felix, who has no flash available. The exhaust does so much work, but it's not enough just yet. Mad Lions find 2 kills. Astralis fell too far behind. And it's Olyoya with the help of Kazi to pick off another. Kaiser is right around the corner with the ultimate in tow. Curtain call comes out, that tags the mid lane. A tag onto Zanzara as well as White Knight. It's picked up by Astralis, the second of the game. Magic Felix fires out the package, but it doesn't really do a whole lot as Kaiser is now stuck inside the pits, and this just feels like playing whack-a-mole, despite the fact Kaiser goes down. Zanzara is the next target, Promiscu the third. White Knight gets tagged by Humanoid, and the burst damage into the Hourglass buys enough time for the Lions to join the pack. White Knight is running for his life, and despite the setup, Mad Lions just needed the time for the team to arrive. That's the fourth. That's going to be another one here to Jesko. That's the ace as well. Taking out the two Nexus turrets, turn their attention to the Nexus as Humanoid may be able to just burst down. Zanzara escapes for now, not too long enough though, as the burn takes him out. Mad Lions take down Astralis.
And Treats, if this doesn't work out, it would be a horror for him.
Dash, lead forward with the Spectral Maw. Spear's going to connect this time. Wonder can try to flash out to safety, and he is going to do so. Nidalee going to try to clean, but that's just enough healing. Ticking down, Treats now leaping out. It's a disaster. The Spear not quite enough. Wonder is still alive. Heal coming in for Treats. Wonder should still go down here, but maybe he can make it a 1-for-1. He continues to walk forward. He continues to threaten. Now going to leap forward with the Spectral Maw. A bit more damage, not nearly enough. Wonder a bit too confident there on the outplay.
Mid lane.
Now good damage. 2 hours going to drop in the mid lane. First death before 15 minutes. Yankos grabs that one. And it is a very big deal. We've talked about it already. Nidalee's a champion that can feel very, very impactful if she gets going in the early game. Hold that thought as Unbreakable comes out. Ulti now going to come down. Reckless just going to heal, going to come out. It's going to be good damage. Ticking, burning, and is going to fall. Mickey going to grab that kill. Bit of a head scratcher there. Total confidence from G2 not to panic.
So he can just leave the lane and move towards the river to help out his team on this Herald. But G2 doesn't look like they're going to give it up. You can see Yankos and Mickey around. Hard trading mid.
1-2 looking for 3 and 4. Can't find the final auto. They do. He's going to tick and burn. Excellent use of the ulti and the Braum passive there. G2 going to find another kill onto 2 hours mid. Reckless though staying focused on the tower and the minions.
Really good transition of pressure from G2. They knew that Jessis was on a Herald, so what they did was they took the short path through mid because they had to push into their jungle and made sure they could zone away Jessis, but he's going in.
Flash forward, confidence. Unbreakable comes up just in time, but Mickey will get burnt down here. Reckless going to leap out to safety. Treats in the area. Yanko's going to need to back away, but a sidestep on the spear means there's not going to be any follow-up. Now TP comes bot lane. Wonder's going to be in the area. Eyes on the Spectral Maw. Where's the stun going to go? But waiting, just holding on for now. Goes invisible. He's going to lock up Jessis. Easy chain CC there. Zenith Blade comes out, but the gravity field still catches him, and that's the pick onto Jessis.
Yeah, Jessis went in there and dropped the ward. I think he wanted his team to TP in and try to match the play to look for a turn.
Forcing him back for now. This could be second Herald, not nearly as impactful. Stun does manage to land onto Mickey X. He's going to try to use Wonder to leap back to safety as Yanko speeds his way out of there. Jessis, no ultimate available. Are they going to come in? Treats just does a ton of damage there. Level 10. Mickey only level 7. They're chasing down Zenith Blade. Where's it going to go? Mickey X, they're not even going to give him the time. The flash forward, the Shield of Daybreak. Ignite now ticking. Meanwhile, the mid lane Reckless is pushing forward, but it's Mickey who's going down here on the top side. No, just barely managing to live.
Yeah, good reaction time. Now the TP's coming in here from Caps, and Yankos chasing down Jezu. There's a lot of fighting.
Just trying to distract Treats, keep him out of the fight. Caps now running forward. Jessis is very squishy. Goes back in onto Caps, though. 2 hours is in the area. Maybe they can shut down Caps. They just one shot if the shutdown is there, but now it is Treats who's in trouble. Concussive blows ticking. There's no way Nidalee makes it out of that one. It's a 1-for-1.
That's the power of the Tristana Realm. If they can get that passive stacked up, Tristana does so much damage.
But maybe, just maybe, he can outsmite here in the individual exchange. Certainly Nidalee has more up or a burst damage to take that down, but maybe SK just want to go for the full-on fight. That's the Dominus now coming out. Marked up is Gen X. Concussive blows coming in. Treat just wants to finish that one, and it looks like they are going to be able to burn it down. Well played by the side of SK. If they can get out with their lives, it will absolutely be worthwhile. Jez is just going to go down. In the meantime, Gen X in the back line buying space for the rest of the lineup. SK will retreat, but they're not going to give up the soul.
Ignoring bot waves because there's no real towers there apart from tier 3, but fighting it.
Gen X now going to be in trouble, has to burn the Dominus, but he still just gets burnt down. Wonder can now get the reset as they push in. The possession is still going to be available. Now can threaten the backline, double dash through the creeps, leap in onto Jezu. He's a Renekton and a Viego, but unstoppable, but not unkillable. He is going to get burned down. Treats finishes that one. Big shutdown onto Wonder. Maybe, just maybe, SK can defend the base, but G2 remain undeterred. The Baron buff backing them up. They will break the inhibitor, but Yanko's getting shredded down. Treats in the midst of everybody. He goes gold and just bought that Zanya's in time. Still going to get shredded, still going to get knocked down, and now G2 might just look for the win. Tier 2s be damned. They find the fight that they needed, and G2 are going to break the base.
Yeah, SK are the ones forcing getting the engage there, but G2 just turn and say, what the hell are you doing? And they just managed to clear them up. They are going to be able to end the game on this Baron. And SK, I think that engage, they just went a little bit too desperate there. Dropping the mid inhibitor wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but G2 pick up a few kills. They're going to pick up the Nexus, and they're going to do classic G2 style, where they farm some damage dealt on the Fountain. Quick 27-minute win there for G2. I think that's because, like we said, Whippo full cleared, and he's full cleared again. Maybe he's in a full clear a third time in a row, but Odoame is getting very aggressive here on the top side.
Knocked up. Second ultimate now coming out. Wall of Pain going to start to shred through some of those resistances. Odoame going to be in trouble. Ultimate can come out from Whippo. Odoame getting ticked down here. He's low enough, but they're just going to run him down and get the first blood coming through. Going over to Adam as well.
And Whippo's here, so they've read the play pretty well. Fnatic going in first.
Stun going forward. Hylissang going to leap in. Now the equalizer comes down, but it's Hylissang just caught in the midst of everything, getting burned down. Upset can go forward, but this one's going to be a bit risky. Whippo does so much damage, however. Just going to thread through Trimby. Whippo, if he wants to do anything else, he's going to need to die. Does not have any more mana, would need to leverage the passive there. Larson now going in on a Niski, big damage, but here comes Adam, the flash forward, the spin, but Larson quick on the trigger.
Whippo doesn't have mana. Whippo does not have mana to press ultimate, so Larson will get away with this one. No, he does. He baits just in time. He's going to die. Oh, no! He levels up on the creep. Oh, that was close. Now TP in bot. That's Whippo, I think. He's coming back for more.
Zooming in. Adam's on the way in as well. Adam doesn't have his ult anymore, but Upset's now leaping forward. Inspired, burnt down. Hansama is surely next to the ball. He's not going to be enough. Wall of Pain, and Hansama going to drop. Explosive action on the bottom side. Fnatic TPing bot. He is sort of skyrocketing ahead. Inspired just now hitting level 9. Whippo's level 10 and picking up a few more camps here. Arrow in the mid lane, though, has caught out Whippo. Larson going to try to knock him down with the Empowered Shockblade. Whippo will get knocked down.
Well,
that is good.
That is good, and that's going to be a Herald in mid as well, so really clean arrow there from Hans, picking off Whippo, who obviously doesn't have the flash to get away from that. He lost his Dark Seal stats after dying, but Hylissang's going
flash
in
forward. Hylissang completely committed. Karthus ult now coming out. Lucian there as well. Niski going to grab that one. Trimby trying to find the lockup. Good damage back, but Hylissang is going to get cut down here. Niski still going forward. The equalizer will not dissuade him. Goes golden. Finds a bit more time. Niski going to go in red buff. Now walking away, debating. He does not overcommit there.
You could see the idea was good. If they picked off Niski, maybe they could have won the fight, but good turn from Fnatic. Might for a dive.
In the area, now going to step forward, now going to try to trade back here, but Adam taking the tower flawlessly means they're not going to lose too much. It will be a 1-for-1 as Hylissang goes down. Larson looking to make it a 2-for-1. Adam on the run here.
Rogue needs to make sure they find something. The game's somewhat even. Hylissang's going top forward.
Zenith Blade marked up now. Upset can't collapse. He's hoping to burn a few more cooldowns before he goes in. That's going to be all 5 stacks. Equalizer goes down, but it might be too little too late. Upset now has to run for the hills, however, because Odowame's on the way. Niski waiting in the back. Whippo here as well. Wall of Pain can slow the Renekton. Upset now stepping forward with the Acathian Rain. The arrow goes in, but Upset has the sidestep. Inspired now coming to the tower. Inspired getting cold. Goes golden for a moment, but here comes the Skittle. Taste the rainbow, baby. Whippo grabs that one.
And they might look for Baron here. 3 members dead for 20 to 30 seconds. No TPs either, and you have a Karthus Kai solution, so this Baron should fall quite quickly. Hans doesn't have the ultimate.
I think a little bit of poke here with the ultimate, just trying to bully Rogue off of this tower, but here comes Odoamne on that mentioned flank. Maybe he can get this going. Arrow going to go in as well. It does manage to land on Adam. They can one-shot the monkey before the fight even starts. That's exactly what Rogue needed. Now it's Whippo in the midst of everybody. The second they kill this Karthus, they need to get out, but Whippo is still alive. Upset now on a killing spree. Hylissang on the front lines, and here comes the Requiem for Rogue. But no, the Locket blocks a bit of damage. Not enough, however, to stop Upset. That's the double for the Kaisa. It has to be perfect, and that's a lot of pressure on Inspired.
Fnatic are just going to start up this Baron. They're going to tell Rogue to come into them, because Adam's going to be ready to turn. The level 16 Karthus with the Rabadon's going to do so much damage. Slightly immobile, though. Has to be careful.
Locked up. Where's the follow-up? Odoamne not even walking into Whippo here. Meanwhile, on the backside, it's Adam. He's going to spin. That's the Karthus all coming down.
Oh my God!
Jumps into the backside. Goes Bolden, buys a bit more space, but they're just getting shredded alive. Odoamne still standing. Larson manages to get one back, but Niski free firing. That's the triple. That's the quadra for Niski coming through. Massive fight for Fnatic. Hylissang got executed there. Padding the death stat, keeping that CKPM up for the games that Fnatic is involved in. And Trimby, he's just a sad boy, and can't blame him. It's a dominant win for Fnatic.